Takeaway number 2, situational football continues to fail this team. Josh, we talk about situational football every single week.
Yes, we do.
Not because we love this topic. Truthfully, I'd rather never talk about it again. But we have to talk about it because the team's so damn bad at it. So, coaching, execution, roster maturity, all things we thought were improving over the last 6 weeks completely reverted back to, I don't know, whatever the last bad week we had was. What do you even say to this, man?
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't get it because to me, and maybe it's my ignorance or my what's the opposite of overthinking? Underthinking? I don't know. Whatever
You're underthinking it.
I'm underthinking it, I guess. Because to me, it just seems like such a blatantly obvious concept. You have who's your best player on offense? It's your running back. Your running back room, the 3 players in your running back room are arguably your top 5, 3 of your top 5 best players on offense. You have had a sustained, documented level of success running the ball over the last 6 weeks, you would say? Yeah. 5 weeks, 6 weeks?
5 or 6, something like that.
Where you're really committing to big offensive lineman sets, 6 offensive lineman sets, dual tight ends, dual running back, 22, whatever, personnel, and so on and so forth. So to me, it's blatantly obvious. You are playing a team in horrible weather, cold, windy, frigid weather. So you would run the ball because why would you want to pass even on a good day with this quarterback, let alone in weather like this? Okay, so there's the one easy thing. The next thing, Pittsburgh has given up over 210 rushing yards 2 weeks in a row. Okay, there's number 2. So we're gonna run the ball, right, Mike?
Mm-hmm.
How do you stay efficient on third downs? Because that is where games, in my opinion, are won and lost on third downs in the NFL. If you can continuously convert third downs, you're going to continuously drive the ball, and you're most likely going to get 7 instead of 3.
Yeah.
So we're gonna run the ball, right, Mike? No, we're gonna pass the ball. We're gonna put it into his hands, who can't, in perfect situations, can barely make a pass this year. So I just don't understand it. I don't understand the logic. And nobody in the media room and national media has the balls seemingly to ask him point blank, what are you doing?
No, I hate our media, man.
Like, Mike, explain to me the logic behind why you are passing, blah, blah, blah. Everyone's like, well, how do you think tonight went? I don't know. How the fuck do you think tonight went? Like, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it just seems so basic and fundamental and a very easy decision. Take the ball out of Tua's hands, put the ball in your best player's hands, and run it down their throat because Pittsburgh can't stop the run.
Yeah.
We do the polar opposite of it, and it's infuriating.
Our media just asks questions to try to get an answer that they can print.
Yeah.
But they don't ask any of the questions that need to be asked.
Nope.
And it's like, come on, man. Maybe if you gave this guy a harder time over the last 3 or 4 years, he may have made some adjustments, or at least took a look in the freaking mirror and not think he's God's gift to the world.
Yeah.
Listen, the coaching staff is Mike McDaniel especially. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why this quarterback is still in the game. Very clearly cannot do anything. Very clearly, Zach Wilson, who I am not a supporter of. When we signed him, I hated the move. I would rather see him on the field now.
I'd rather see our 7th-round rookie out of Texas.
I'd rather see Quinn Ewers, another guy that I absolutely hated in this draft. And in fact, we actually joked about, wouldn't it be such a Chris Greer thing to do to take Quinn Ewers?
Could you imagine? There's no way he's actually going to take Quinn Ewers with the 7th round. Miami Dolphins select. Are you fucking kidding me, Chris?
They do it. They take him. Nobody wanted that guy. He should have been undrafted. I would rather see either one of them right now. At least they can throw the damn ball. I don't even care if it gets picked off all the time, because Tua's throwing it right to the freaking defender at the line of scrimmage. At least with Zach and Quinn, they'll be throwing it to the defender 20, 30 yards downfield.
I mean, at least 5 times this year, Tua's been the opposing team's best player.
I mean, did you see the look on the lineman's face when he threw it right to him and the lineman dropped it? He was so shocked that ball was thrown. He was like, "What the hell?
Yeah.
Why would you throw that?"
Yeah, and in all honesty, if all of his very like clearly like evident interceptions were actually caught, he'd
break the record.
like 27 interceptions this year.
Yeah, he'd break the record. I mean,
I don't know.
it's insane. It's insane. But back to the coaching staff for a second, because I want to talk about this, and I think Jorge or Gator, one of you guys brought it up earlier. We are down by 19 points at the end of this game, Josh. It's not looking pretty, obviously. We've lost the plot. We're getting run over, right? The offense gets the ball back. They definitely came out with a sense of urgency, right? They definitely came out running a no huddle. They definitely came out there looking to see how many points can we score in the least amount of time possible, right? 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 Please tell me I'm right. Please.
Well,
No, they didn't do any of that, Josh. They got in the huddle every single freaking play. They used up the entire play clock, every freaking play. There was like 8 minutes left in the game when they got the ball. They ran 5 of it off the clock. What? The team gave up. The team gave up, and the coach didn't give a shit. He sat there on the sideline. Yeah, I think we'll do this next play next. You know, we might get a touchdown off this one. You know,
we're gonna throw a screen. Nobody will see it coming.
Throw a screen, 3-yard pass, a 5-yard pass on the next one. We'll be good. It's absolutely insane how this team approached the end of this game. I know that you're down by 19 points. I know that the odds are not in your favor of winning this game. I completely get it. But the teams that continue to play hard are the ones that are on ESPN the next day about how the hell did they win that game? That was impossible, right? Like Atlanta against Tampa Bay. What was that, Thursday night?
Yeah.
Atlanta had no right winning that game.
Nope.
And they kept pushing. They kept trying. They kept playing with a sense of urgency, and they won that game. And our team didn't do any of that. I mean, we came out there and Tua padded his stats for 8 minutes.
Yep. And what kills me is we have physical tape that this team. What can happen if this team doesn't give up? Because a couple of years ago, when we were playing, and I don't mean to live in the past here, when we were playing Baltimore, we were down. Was it 3 touchdowns going into the fourth quarter? 4 touchdowns, whatever it was, and we came back to win it. It's never over until it's over. You know what I mean?
No, well, they thought it was because they clearly gave up with 8 minutes left in the game, or maybe more than that. I don't even know. I'm making up the 8 minute thing, but there was a lot of time on the clock, and I vividly remember Joe Buck saying, "Well, they've run 4 minutes off the clock here, so maybe they'll get a touchdown, and I don't know how they're going to get the ball back."
Thanks, Joe.
Yeah, great job, too. You did a great job padding your stats against a prevent defense for freaking 4 or 5 minutes in order to get the touchdown, and then. That's it. 28-15, game's over. It just.
But I could not. 2 touchdowns in this game or no?
He did, yeah. To both to Waller. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand it, man.
How about you try that shit in the first quarter?
And that's the point. They come out at the end of these games every single time they're getting shellacked, and they throw the ball around on a prevent defense, and then they're all celebrating when they score a touchdown. Put the damn ball down and walk back to the sideline. You should not be celebrating when you're getting smacked around the way you are.
Yeah.
It infuriates me when I watch a team like this that essentially plays with a sense of entitlement, not caring whether they win or lose.
I really do wonder, not to continuously bash on Tua, and I'm going to stop at a certain point because I don't want this to be super repetitive no matter how easy it is. I wonder how, if any of his teammates, because look, they're humans, right? They're human beings. They read media. They have eyes. They're professionals. They have pride. they have ego. They want to win. How many of them just watch the fact that they don't have a quarterback and are just like, dude, fuck off, fuck all of this?
I would bet a ton.
Yeah,
I would bet a ton. Nick Westbrook-Akine has probably run 1,000 miles worth of routes this year. He has 3 catches?
5 targets?
I mean, I know you're getting paid millions of dollars, but no matter how much you're getting paid in any job, if you're bored, you're bored. There's nothing you can do. It's just human nature. And to go out there and keep running routes over and over and over again when you know your quarterback has zero intention, A, of throwing it to you, or B, reaching you if he does.
But even on the defensive side of the ball, it's like, okay, at a certain point.
Well, it's probably even worse over there.
Right.
Because they don't have the camaraderie with the quarterback like the offense does.
Mm-mm.
So there's probably even more, what's the word I'm looking for?
Frustration,
disdain.
Yeah. Pure
just
anger.
Anger, yeah. Like, I mean, there's no way they're not sitting there. I mean, you saw Jalen Ramsey just absolutely take advantage of Tua in this game. He's like, I've been playing with this guy for the past 3 years. I'm absolutely going to destroy him.
Yeah.
And I hate Jalen Ramsey.
Me too.
But you could just see every time he made a play, he knew exactly what Tua was going to do.
Yep.
On the time he sacked Tua, he knew all he had to do was tap him and he would fall. And that's exactly what he did.
Yeah. And then what kills me is all Tua had to do was throw the fucking ball. I don't understand. And here I go doing the exact opposite of what I just said. I don't understand how a fucking player can not learn how to throw the ball away.
It's unreal. It's
the easiest thing to do in pro football. Hey, there is nothing going on here that's going to be positive. I'm going to live to play another down and throw the ball away. Instead, I'm going to just take the sack. Which of those two options seems like the better choice for you as the quarterback? Throw the ball away and not lose downs and not risk getting injured, or hold on to the ball and decide I'm not going to throw the ball away and get sacked and potentially yet another concussion and lose 5 to 10 yards.
The worst part is, it's not even that he's just taking a sack. It's that he's running around back there like the slowest goddamn kid on recess, pretending like he's going to get away from anybody. And then with all the time in the world, because he's outside the pocket, he's on the sideline, he could throw it away at any time. At this point, he turns around and runs into the sack. Like, what is happening?
Don't even get me started. I'm not going to talk about it, but don't even get me started.
All right, off to the comments here. I'm sure they have something to say about this. I mean, I'm not feeling great about it. I think most people already know that the Dolphins suck. At least most people where I come from, I live. When we get a new coach, I hope it's a McVay type. If not, I'm afraid everybody hopes it's a McVay type.
I'll take it.
I would take it.
Any type.
Yeah, any type but this, really. This is exactly my point, True. Is they would, if they were up here with us, I mean, they would never stop talking about them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they were going after Daboll for starting Russell Wilson week 1. And that ended up costing Daboll his job, right? Like these two? Oh my God, they'd be painted on that back page. Still having nightmares about last Thursday. It was 100% deflating. It's insane how deflated you can get as a fan so quickly. 10 seconds off the clock on every possession. Yeah, it has no leadership on the offensive side except for Achane. And I don't think Achane feels confident enough being a leader yet. It takes a lot to be a leader as a running back. Takes a lot. It takes a lot.
Yep. And
to be a leader as any position on offense, not the quarterback, takes a lot.
Yep. I feel like, I don't know. You know what? I'm going to stop. Before we get to takeaway number 3, though, chat, I don't know. And Anthony, I'm sorry if you mentioned it. I totally forgot to. Legends and letdowns. Throw them in the chat. Let us know who your legends of this game or who your letdowns were.
Did I forget that piece?
I
totally
think so.
Forgot that piece. My bad. I'm hosting like Mike McDaniel calls the team, calls the offense.
I'm co-hosting like Tua.
Hosting like Tua. I'm running around here for a minute looking for a word, and I'll never find it. I'll just use a first grade level word instead.